Hey YouTube, welcome back. Let's see, we got the heads and the cylinders off of this thing, and actually these are some pretty nice low hours 1200 heads. You can see because they've got an open chamber. Let's see. The pistons, I can see, since we've got the stock ignition module in here, the timing was too far advanced and it definitely scuffed and beat the shit out of the pistons. Now, the knocking noise, I want you guys to watch this. See that? That's the rod bearing. That's the small rod bearing, front rod. Back one doesn't do it, the front one surely does. So that means we got to take the engine on down, take it out, and split the cases. And I don't know. I was thinking about maybe taking this off, but I might have to drain. It's not sitting oils. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drain the oil before I start taking that stuff apart, y'all. So, but anyway, the heads, the cylinder heads are in really good condition, and I've got another set of later 2004 and later cylinder heads, which they'll work on this bike. They just got bigger cooling fins. The same with the cylinders. I've got another set of cylinders. I'll take a look. I didn't really pay much attention. This stuff is a yeah, that tore them up too. They could, yeah. When you guys I don't know if this is Harley Davidson brand. Yeah, it is. So this was a catalog upgrade kit for an 883 1200. It's just OEM 1200 stuff. So this thing was well on its way to going out anyway. I can't really stress enough. Go to like Hammer Performance, their website. They've got a lot of Q&A questions, a lot of good technical information. One of the worst things you can do is run too much timing, because it detonates, scuffs pistons, makes them knock and ride the walls of the cylinders real bad, and basically just tear shit up. So that is what happened to this one here. I don't know to what degree that this ignition would be responsible for that, but going forward, I've got another set of pistons that I'm going to use, and yeah, so another set of pistons, another set of cylinders. I have to get, I'm probably going to have to take this case will come off the flywheels because it's just got a regular standard cage bearing, but the other side over here is press fit Timken taper bearings opposing each other to capture the flywheels in the case. So I could buy a shop press from Harbor Freight to get it apart. The problem is putting it back together. It uses a well, hell, I can show you here. All right, so I can press this out of these cases without a problem, but when I go to press this bearing back in, if I try to do it with a shop press, it could twist the flywheels, because what they use is a special collar, like a Jim's brand collar that screws on here, and a sleeve and all that to press this bearing back on the flywheel. So if I try to press that back together with a shop press, it could twist the flywheel because it's going to put the brunt of the pressure over here. So there's really no two ways about it. I either need to spend $300 or $400 in tools, or just go pay a local shop to remove this from these cases and install it in these cases for me. It'd be money well spent. But these rod bearings are in really good shape on this one. You got your side clearance, which you should have, but there's no up and down on either one of them. So, and I know this engine also was a victim of scuffed pistons. So getting your jetting right, getting your timing right, all those things are critical on these. You definitely want to make sure you're doing it right. But those pistons are garbage, the cylinders are garbage, and the flywheels are garbage. So that engine there is pretty much a big loss. Charlie, get out of there. Kind of got some feelers out for a couple of other 883 bottom ends that I might be able to pick up for $300 or $400 and just build one of them and save this for a rainy day. But that's the point I'm at. Yeah, these cylinders are, unless they can be bored to a 1250 or something, I'm going to go ahead and call those done. They're tore up pretty bad, just like the piston. So I don't know. Do have good cylinder heads though. I have several good sets of cylinder heads, and you can hop one of these up. And clearly you can drag race anything. Hell, you can drag race a stock 883, but to get any kind of a punch out of it, you can build set up one of Hammer's 1275 kits for the 883 head, the base kit. I think you want to pretty much leave the stock cams in it, because the heads are the restricting factor, and you know, the design of the head, the way the valves are longer, closer together, smaller chamber, overlap. Anyway, like I said, you guys can study this stuff on Hammer's website. They explain it in detail. Their prepared 883 heads are about the best heads you can run. I think they call it the BFH, the BF Hammer kit. I don't remember how much they are, but you can take 883 heads and they can really make them work. But it's an extensive amount of machine work. So, Charlie, that's enough. So anyway, I will hopefully, maybe tomorrow, I will get this cam chest apart and probably pull the primary down to get this engine ready to pull out of the bike. So I want to take the cam chest, the cams, the starter, the primary. We're going to pull the transmission out of, get it, all the weight out of it as much as we can. That way it's a lot easier to get out of the bike, and I can finish listening to my dog howl. Charlie, come here. Come here. Come here. Say hi. Come here. Come here. Charlie. Hey. Charlie. Cookie. Hey. Charlie. Charles. Charlie. Charlie. He's not a big fan of the neighbor. What about you, Willow? You want to come say hi? Huh? You want to come say hi? You want to come say hi? You want to come say hi? What's he doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Charlie. Antisocial. Okay, so anyway, we'll we'll get to cracking on the cam chest and the primary transmission tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and again, anything you want to see in more detail. I don't want to bore you all with pulling this stuff apart, the heads and the cylinders, because it's straightforward stuff. There's so many videos on it out there already, but yeah, the pistons are pretty tore up. Definitely is. Okay, so that's it for today. Y'all be safe. Have a good evening.